Hi, this is Dr. Cooper, and this is a screencast for the ENG102 Freshman Composition course. This is the third screencast in a series of orientation videos. So hopefully you have been able to accomplish all that I'm going to show you already. Okay, so when you first log in to Canvas, and this is all new because we're used to Blackboard, but sometimes new is good. So the first thing that you'll see is a little emblem here that shows you that you're in the right class, freshman comp. It has the section number, my name and phone number, and then of course a big red button that says orientation and getting started. So you want to go ahead and click orientation and start getting started. And what will happen is you will end up in a screen that will show you a list of things that need to be finished by Wednesday of the first week of class in order for you to continue on in the class. So this is the orientation, and you must complete it so that we both know that you are ready to get started in the course. So just go through the list and make sure that you read and accomplish all of the things on the list by Wednesday. Okay, so first off, you want to make sure that you check your school email. Hopefully you've done that so that you can get the information you need to get to Canvas. Here's the URL, but it'll dump you right into Canvas once you log in with your MEID and password, just like you would if you were logging into Blackboard. So as noted, we are not using Blackboard anymore. Okay, now you want to update your Canvas profile, add a picture, and make sure that your time zone is set correctly. Okay, so after you've set that up, the next thing you want to do is check to make sure that you have your EGCC account information, your password for that. We are going to be using the online library here in this class, and you will need to log into that. So you'll see that there's a tab for library resources right here, but you can't really do much if you don't have your access. So MEID works in some places, but for GCC you need an EGCC account. Alright, next, buying the book. So there is no physical book that you will buy for this class, and I do recommend that you do not buy anything from the bookstore. The bookstore is going to charge you $48 just for an access card to our online supplement for this class. If you go ahead and skip that step instead of buying it in the bookstore and go directly to the class online supplement site, you can purchase Connect Composition Plus access code card for $35. So that's $13 that you'll be saving over the $48 that you would pay if you bought it in the bookstore. Okay, then there's a form to fill out, orientation, where you introduce yourself. There are some videos, including this one, to watch. You need to read the course syllabus, and then there's a quiz. So to get to those latter items, all you have to do, and this works the same way in all of the modules in this course, you just click next and it will take you to the next item. So in this case, it's going to take you to the form that you need to fill out. So you type in the information that I'm collecting here on you. It's all private information between me and you. And then you click next, and it will take you to the next item, which is where you get to introduce yourself. And if you're creative like I am, you will use an Animoto video. But right in here you click reply, and then you can start typing in. You can model, or I don't know, make your text look pretty with bold, underline, italics, colors, and so forth. And then this is the media tab. If you want to record or upload media, this is what you would use here. Okay, make sure you post your response, and then you're ready to move on. The next page is where the videos are. So there's a welcome video from me to learn a little bit more about me and the class. You can watch the video, welcome, and then there's a video about the process that we're going to follow in this class, so make sure you watch that video. And then the third video is the one you're watching now. Next, you want to make sure that you read the syllabus. So you can click here to read the syllabus, or you can click syllabus from the menu bar. It's always there, so it's always a quick access to it. And I highly recommend that you download the syllabus so that you can have a copy of it on your computer in case for some reason your computer goes down. So all you need to do is click this link and it will download, or you can print it right from here. But let's take a look at the syllabus within Canvas. Now what's really neat about the syllabus in Canvas is it has all the information that you need to contact me, all the rules and regulations that are needed. one thing I want you to pay close attention to is the skills needed for online learning. If you're not quite sure about this class or if you're ready for it, go ahead and look at this document because it brings up some good tips for things that you should know to be successful in an online course. So weigh yourself against this list and say, I'm ready, or maybe this isn't the class for me. At the very bottom of the syllabus, which is really cool, you'll have a whole list of all of the assignments and the due dates of when the assignments are due. So these are the dates here, what day it's due on, and you'll notice that most things are due on a Sunday. Okay, Sunday, and occasionally you'll have a Wednesday. Okay, so this can easily be added to your calendar. If you just scroll up to the top and click on calendar, you will see a calendar of only your assignments for this class. If you have other classes this semester that are in Canvas, you will see those classes as well, and then you can check to add or remove those calendar dates. Now, see here, you can see calendar view of when all of your assignments are due. And as you scroll through the months, the assignments will appear and the due dates. Now, if you want to add this to your own calendar, so if you're using calendar, your Google Calendar, you can go ahead and grab the calendar feed and add it to your calendar, and then you can get updates as to reminders that you have these assignments. Okay, so let's go back to the course now. So we've looked at the syllabus and we've looked at the getting started orientation. Now once the orientation is over, we will then be starting in the class. One of the two things that you want to do when you come to class every day or every other day, or when you choose to come, I recommend 3 to 4 times a week. But come in and you want to make sure that you read the announcements. Now the announcements, unless you change things, will also be emailed to you. So we'll talk about setting up your notification settings later, but for now, you want to make sure that you are reading the announcements. Each week you will get tips about things that are important to you. So here's an old announcement about the running head at APA, and I've embedded a video that you can watch that teaches you how to do a running head.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Sermon.
Okay. Also, I do a weekly podcast. So in this case, you will see something that looks like this, and you click the play button, and I will start talking to you and playing music for you and giving you updates about the upcoming week. So once a week you'll get the weekly podcast. So announcements are important because if anyone has any questions or trouble, I usually address those questions and trouble in the announcements. Now the way to get started in the class is to click on the modules. And as I am looking at the student view, you will see that the first module, which is the orientation, lasts August 18th through the 22nd. All of the items there are available. You can click on anything in the orientation to participate. But as you scroll down and you look at the next module, you see that there's a little lock. This module is locked because you have to complete the orientation before you're able to move on to this module. So you can't really look at anything in this module or any of the other modules until you have unlocked the previous module. Okay? Now, in order to unlock the previous module, you have to do the things that are listed under. So here, you have to view the page. If you have a green check mark, that means that you have viewed the page. If I reset this student view and look at it again, after I reset it, let's go to modules again now, you will see that just like you're going to see when you first log in, that there are no longer any green checks because I have not viewed this page. Must view this page. You must submit this assignment. You must view this page. So you have to make sure you have green check marks next to everything before the next module will open up. Okay? So, key things there. Now, we also have an area for chat. So I will be having office hours, and I will use occasionally this chat area. All you have to do is click to log in, and it will automatically log you in, and you will be into a chat room. So you can either start broadcasting, or as the instructor, I will start broadcasting, and then I will be able to chat with you over in this box. Okay, so pretty easy to use. You can see down here, this is where I would actually type in what I want to say, and then it shows up in the box there. Okay, you can also check your grades by clicking on the grades, And obviously there aren't any grades yet, but it's kind of grayed out. But you can see all of the assignments listed here in order. Down here is a compilation of how you're doing on all of the assignments, which is 30% of your grade. How are you doing on your papers? 40% of your grade. And then the total of all of that is down here. This would be your final grade down here. So it's always good to check your grade to keep up to date with that. And then I mentioned the library resources page. In here, this will give you access to the library. You will need to log in to access some of the materials in this area. But for the most part, it is a quick link to the library. And as this is a library research class, you will definitely be using this tab. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the home button, and I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of all of the items that you will have access to across the bottom. And then as a student, over here, you will be presented with a list of things to do. So mine's a little different because I'm the instructor, but you will see that there are assignments that are due, if they're due, and a quick link to get to those assignments to get working on them. Okay? But the way to maneuver through this class is not to go directly to any assignments, but to start from the top and make sure that you are viewing the module overview and then the page informations. Okay? So that's it for this quick orientation over Canvas. I hope it has been helpful for you. Good luck this semester.